Epps comes in motion this time, but it's a handoff to Martin to the outside, down to the 10, down to the 5. Shoved out of bounds, just shy of the first down marker. Retzloff in the pistol. Martin on the ground, powers his way into the end zone. It's another touchdown for BYU.
Right behind the that left side.
Here they go. Here's the option. Sideline. Enough for the first down and more. L.J. Martin. Now you're starting to see it come back a little bit. First down and 10 to the 33. But watch this trick play coming up. Down the field. Caught. Touchdown. L.J. Martin. What a throw. 33 yards. How about that? Parker Kingston. He under bunch formation. Straight ahead handoff. Touchdown Cougs. L.J. Martin.
Scoring on the play for the Cougars, 33-13. Boy, that offensive line doing work up front. Watch them block down, down, down. Then you get the pull and the
3. Little quarterback sneak here, maybe. Instead, it's L.J. Martin over that right side, and BYU gets the ball back, and they punch it in. Boy, the formation was such that it looked like they were trying to spread Oklahoma State out. Instead, they were going to getting an escort towards the end zone, gets them down to the 1, and then L.J. Martin puts it in. Takes a year, 2 years maybe of being in the starting lineup. L.J. Martin, pinball wizard, touchdown BYU. Every play on that drive was a run. Let's get back to what you do well. That's exactly what
9 plays of 10 or more yards. UCF, 9 plays on offense total. It's Martin up the middle. He runs with avarice, and he is in. Touchdown BYU. He just wanted more, and he goes 15 for the score.
Handoff, Martin, nice cut, L.J. Martin out into the open. Inside the 25, will be dragged down at about the 15-yard line. A huge run for Martin, almost 40 yards on the ground. What an unbelievable.
They expect a lot of pressure. We did see some there on third down. Here they come again. Retzloff throwing it complete to Martin out of the backfield. He breaks a tackle. And finally knocked out of bounds near the 10-yard line.
Martin is a bruiser inside. Physical runner.
They give it to him, and he's in. BYU touchdown.
Wash all the way down. San Antonio's known for the Riverwalk, and L.J. Martin walks in for the first time.
Those will be questions asked by GMs and scouts to those guys that sat out or started and then didn't play the second half. Touchdown for L.J. Martin. The story tonight has been BYU.
Right guard, Ray Paolo. Watch Paolo come across and get a key block to help spring this run. The physicality been on display all night, and then L.J. Martin not.
First and 10 BYU from the 44. It's L.J. Martin. He's got some space. L.J. Martin for BYU inside the 20. 15. Ted still on his feet. Finally brought down to 6.
Carson Maryland on the coverage right there.
Another handoff here now. This is to L.J. Martin, and Martin breaks free. Going down the sideline in pursuit, Lonnie Burt, and he finally tracks him down inside the 20.
There, Bachmeier, the true freshman at quarterback. Gonna hand it off to Martin again. Found a crease and busts loose. Martin knocked out of bounds at the 40-yard line by Colin Wright.
Boy, that's an excellent throw and catch and good read by Bachmeier. L.J. Martin in for 6. Well, of course I did. See what the touchdown is, or if he's short or not. Martin punches it in. 12 plays, 75 yards, almost 7 minutes off the game clock. And West Virginia was the unquestioned power. L.J. Martin breaks loose. And taken down inside the 15 by Tarnoud.
Bachmeier gives it. Martin's on the move. He is gone. Touchdown BYU. L.J. Martin.
It's all about the downhill runs. They had a little Bear Bachmeier, but it's been all about L.J. Martin. Martin tiptoeing into the end zone. Cougs up 7 in the desert.
And we should run it.
It's Martin instead. He is in. Touchdown. L.J. Martin. Just like that. A response from BYU.
They didn't run quarterback power, but they did run their big back right down the middle of the field, getting through these gaps. Watch how they move. They pull the front side guard.
Just a little different look in his eye. He was a little edgy and excited to get back out here tonight.
Play fake on first down, and now a throw out on the right flat. Martin makes the first tackler miss. Nice move by L.J. Martin, who's sort of known more for his power running.
I'd be upset too. You want the big fellas to get some love, but you got to throw it to him.
Instead, it's Martin. It's a touchdown.
At Stanford in the spring, the majority of the guys on this roster, as you see L.J. Martin break a big run for a touchdown that I think is going to put him over 200 yards rushing on the day.
It will. He'll take the 6 here.
Watch the patience. Yes, the blocks are all there. He's patient, and he finds the right gap and bursts through it. I'm telling y'all, L.J. Martin is a Sunday type of player.
As the Cougs are knocking on the doorstep. And they are in for a touchdown. 9th rushing TD of the season for Martin. And a good response from Kalani Sitake's team, who got down 14-zip early.
Matt, take a look at the center right here, right in the middle. We're talking about Mitchell. He is absolutely. How about this heavy package?
And it's Martin marching in for a touchdown, his 2nd of the game. So after trailing 14-zip at home to start, BYU with 13 unanswered.
A little bit of an overcast afternoon.
Direct snap, L.J. Martin, 10th play of the drive. Muscles it near the goal line. Is he in? No signal. Touchdown. His 3rd. What an opening drive to start the 2nd half for BYU. 11 plays. And it ends with the 11th rushing touchdown of the year for L.J. Martin.
So they put 95 in the game. Comes right in your screen. That, of course, is Trevin Osler.
Previous play. Close to 5 minutes remaining in this first quarter. Scoreless for now. L.J. Martin right in. And that is the first time Texas Tech has allowed a point on an opening drive this season. And Tech has trailed in a game.
Yeah, that's Ryan right there, number 20, pulling around. He gets up into the hole and hits Roberts, and that just buys a little bit of space.